a few of my subscribers were blowing my email up talking to me about the update for this woman, Cynthia Baker. Now, to give y'all a little overview in case y'all forgot who she is the woman that was partially responsible for brutally murdering Rika Roundtree. Now, I say partially responsible because the dad, her biological dad, definitely played a huge part into this, as well as he did not do anything to stop this abuse that was going on in that home from that woman or from this demon for the last year or so. So, and I don't know why for the life of me, they have not yet tried to investigate this man as having a role to play in this particular incident with the death of his daughter. But the reason why I'm doing this video today is because two things have come up involving this case. So as we all know, Cynthia Baker was ultimately found guilty. I don't see how she couldn't have been found guilty, but she was found guilty of the crimes that she committed. Now, two things. One, she is trying to seek a new trial with a new attorney. And the second part is, and this is just interesting that this came out, it says that the sister of Cynthia Baker was charged with witness harassment. So I'm going to go ahead and read this article coming from WGLT. The woman convicted of killing an 8-year-old girl from Normal Hopes to earn a new trial by claiming ineffective assistance from her lawyer as her sister faces a new charge of witness harassment. So what I gather when she says that she got ineffective assistance, basically she's saying that she doesn't feel that the attorney she had before did enough to either get her off for what she did or to get her to convince the jury or convince the jury to, I don't know, or to the judge or whatever, to get her a lower sentencing or a lower charge other than what she was already charged with. She basically felt that she didn't do what she was hired to do. In other words, she feels that this person was just a waste. So now she's seeking another attorney. Well, she does have a new attorney, but she's seeking a new trial in hopes that they can get the conviction which she has right now overturned. The arrogance and nerve of this person, of this demon, I should say. Cynthia Baker was convicted of murder November 19th in the death of Rika Roundtree, her boyfriend's daughter. Baker, age 42, is scheduled to be sentenced on January 31st. She is eligible for life in prison because the jury found the murder to be heinous and with wanton cruelty. Baker has hired a new attorney, Phil Finnegan, to represent her as she seeks a new trial based on a claim of ineffective assistance of counsel during her murder trial. Baker was represented by Todd Ringel during the trial. During 3 days of their case, prosecutors called 19 witnesses, including 2 children, who testified about the abuse they allegedly witnessed of the girl. Ringel rested his case following brief testimony from 3 witnesses. A hearing is now set for January 3rd. Finnegan told WGLT he's asking the court for some time to get the trial transcripts to review, so the process may take some time. Meanwhile, Baker's sister, Victoria Baker, has been indicted on 1 count of witness harassment. She's accused of communicating directly with Rika's father, Richard Roundtree, during Baker's murder trial in such a manner as to produce mental anguish or emotional distress. The charge appears linked to a letter that Richard Roundtree received from Cynthia Baker during the trial just prior to his scheduled testimony. The letter allegedly urged him to take the blame and lie during his testimony, prosecutors said. Now, that's the part that was mentioned in one of the previous videos that I did talking about her. We just didn't know that the sister was also involved with it too. This just seems to me that entire clan is just trash. The entire bloodline. Roundtree did not ultimately testify. Cynthia Baker was in custody when the letter was sent. Victoria Baker, age 31, lives in Varna, about 50 miles northwest of Bloomington Normal. A warrant was issued for her arrest following the December 18th indictment. It's unclear if she is in custody. Richard Roundtree has never been charged in the case, although he should be. I don't know how in the world they dancing around that, considering, he just allowed the abuse to happen while this was going on, and this was his biological daughter. He's trash as well. But the nerve of this chick. She mad because she didn't get the results she wanted. She thought she was just going to get away with this. But hopefully this falls flat as well. And ironically, they're rushing this as quick as possible because the sentencing for her is on the 31st of January, and they're trying to get this thing up by the 3rd. Good luck. because that's a lot of stuff they gonna have to review, and their holiday, should they celebrate it, or I should say the attorney, is pretty much wasted. Y'all let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you in the next one.